Well, they're not down and out just yet, but straights don't come much more dire than this. Only a win can save them now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball, to demand the ball, to protect the ball. And he'll always back himself because he...
And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Beckham. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had it taken off him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kaká. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that has not gone well. First quarter of an hour gone. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckham. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's there! The deadlock broken in this defining game.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, that's a decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. He's being urged to shoot. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Caught offside that time. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Stoichkov. Now he's got space here. Saliba getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. He's gone for goal! Corner number 2 then. Bebeto gets it clear. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is a routine catch.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Oh, this is a great position. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit.
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kukçu. And it's Beckham. Now Kaká.
There will be 3 minutes
Kaká
added
was
time.
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. To Batistuta. And the shot! He scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Iran take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution for Iran. Number 8, Stoichkov. Number 5, Messi. Coming on the field, number 20.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 23, Beckham.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Kaká really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Beckham. Threads one in. Azar. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Beckham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, it's a great... And the shot! It's a goal! A most significant moment in this most significant of games. They will not go away without a fight. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He could be in here. Big chance, must be! And he's there to belt it away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kaká might just make this, and that could set him on his way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's really well cleared. Schneider, searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kaká charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries to pass it through.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. And the tears flow. The draw simply not good enough.
CCTV is now
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes
Hello,
will arise,
everybody,
new
and
legends
welcome
will be
to
written.
today's match.
It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's being shifted off it. Kaká. Now it's Lewandowski, played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, they could be caught. Can he finish? Now it's Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Crunching tackle. Still goalless.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there.
Could be danger here.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Tapsoba. Now he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho. Can he get it through? Ødegaard looking to run onto it. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kaká. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That's another chance! And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan have fired themselves in front.
There will be 1 minute.
Well, I think the
added time.
managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Bastoni kept up. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Bangladesh can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they did.
Takes a shot! Beckham. Well, that has not gone well. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Saliba. Kupchu. Tries to play it through. Tapsoba cuts it out. Tapsoba gets it clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Back towards the middle. Beckham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Roll! Your impression so far, Jim?
Bangladesh are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Gonzalo, he's having a go! Oh no, this does not look good! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Saliba. And it's Guardiola. Now Kaká. Bebeto. Now it's Haaland. And it's Beckham. Oh, he's burst through! Tapsoba clears. He'll try to keep this alive. Well, there's the clearance.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Fired deep towards the back post. Rijkaard with the clearance. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Gonzalo Ramos, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen...
He's through and all along. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a big... And again!
That's just playing...
That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Beckham.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Serginho. Number 10, Erling Haaland.
Defending was strong and firm.
That was lovely, that.
Picked out brilliantly.
Number 16, Rodri.
Bangladesh really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Hazard. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Threads one in. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
We are glad to inform
How would you
that
summarise
today's
what we've
match
seen
day
today then, Jim?
programmes are available
Well, the
from
way the
stands
manager has
located
stormed
by
down the
gates.
tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm a fan of this guy, Milos Kerkez, who I suspect will make himself a thorn in the opposition side. He's explosive, really dynamic, very energetic, covers a lot of ground, and when it comes to transitions, he's great either at getting forward quickly or getting back to do his job defensively. I can't see many weaknesses apart from his aerial abilities, not necessarily being the tallest.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Gerrard. Kerkez just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Rice. Now it's Messi. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. Kimmich, out towards the flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Messi! And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Gerrard. Haaland. Livakovic breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's Gerrard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected.
Bebeto! It's in! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Haaland. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spread neatly, and he's cut it out. And it's a corner.
There will be 3 minutes added
That should
time.
get the job done. Kimmich. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
This is a
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, good ball! And Van Nistelrooy! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Last-ditch defending, but good chance here! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Kimmich. That has been slung wide.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that has left him in a heap. Gerrard. It's a really well-measured ball. Kukcu. Guardiola, who does have an assist to his name. Kerkez. And it's Kimmich. It's a promising position.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Hakimi. Kaká. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Kimmich. Szoboszlai. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, that's been intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Now the ball's gone astray. He's a sharp little ball here. Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. Beckham can get it clear. Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Look at the great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Forlan. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's neat. That has been knocked clear.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's gone loose. Forlan finds himself offside.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break.
And he shoots! Not the most convincing of passes. Serginho. Beraldo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Guardiola. Van Nistelrooy, and he's found a way past. Pepe gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Can he latch on to this? Adams. Serginho. That's a shade optimistic. Caceres. And it's Palmer. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Beraldo. Beckham gets over and intercepts. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Threads one in. Beraldo deals with that comfortably. And he's quick to get it clear again. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and
to
they will
today's
be
match.
up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's heaved it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Serginho. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, that's a key interception. Kukçu. Hakimi. Saliba. Beckham. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Guardiola looking to play him in. He's through, now is he in? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Bebeto. Takes a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He is just caressing the ball. Lewandowski! A real chance and a real let-off.
Lewandowski probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Aimed beyond the defence. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. And the flag has stayed down. Lewandowski with a beautifully timed run. Now it's Bebeto. This is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Beckham standing over it. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nice looking ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well timed, excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And we've reached half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And
So,
now,
both teams
to all
still
members
stuck
of
on the starting
crowd,
blocks
I'd
here,
like
0-0
to ask
at
you
the
to
break.
join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Oh, easy pickings there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Face to face with the keeper. Van Nistelrooy! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Bebeto, pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely aimed pass. Kaká. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Vinicius Junior. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how...
And Van Nistelrooy! And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Nistelrooy really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kokchu. It's Bebeto. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he was quick to react. And this is Bebeto. Tries to play it through. Kaká is onto this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely pass, but can he... Shapes the shot! It's hit the upright. Oh no, that could be a costly miss. It's their second corner of the game. And the finish! Danger averted for now. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the referee has done well here. He's pulled him to one side, he's told him what's what, and hopefully he'll behave himself from now on.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Threads one in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Torres, who does have an assist to his name. Not the most convincing of passes. Guardiola. That has been cut short. Caught offside that time. Great vision. That has not gone well. McAllister. And the referee brings it to a close. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bangladesh really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And that's where we have to end. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, there was a time when broken metatarsals became an integral part of the story surrounding England's bid to conquer the world, and this man suffered that fate back in 2002. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Van Nistelrooy deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Valencia are looking to go forward now. And this is Bebeto. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nakata. Van Nistelrooy. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Kaka. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Still goalless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Bebeto. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Nakata. Bebeto. Here's a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nakata opts for safety. Now he's got space here. Now it's Kudus. Kudus! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 33 minutes is number 7, Fernando Torres.
Valencia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Beckham. Nakata. Kukcu is always looking to break lines.
Bangladesh truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Kukcu. And he's worked it through. And this is Bebeto. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Time.
Played out towards the right wing. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bangladesh can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Nakata. Beckham, very much a man of this moment. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's whipped it across. Beckham attempts a clearance. Swung over. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Bangladesh clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bebeto with the short one. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Valencia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Crunching tackle. Nakata. Oh, it's Bebeto. Kudus. He's on it. Can he get away? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And here's Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. And that was very necessary.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Nakata. Bebeto.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kaka. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And the through ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Now it's Torres. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Given the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
A very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
And it's played forward. And this is Forlan. Played out towards the right wing. Kubo, he's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. So it is still 0-0. And it's Kubo. Deep cross. The right. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rodri. That's a nicely weighted pass. Beckenbauer. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back in. Nice interception, well timed. Van de Ven. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Makaleli. And he's only too happy to take that back. Adams calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, well played. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Forlan. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Guardiola was in no mood for any of that.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's a key interception. Kupchu. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
For an information bulletin
Some
from
first
the
half
regional
thoughts?
police department.
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Bangladesh really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi. And it's Guardiola. Ball played for Kupchu. Bebeto. Back in possession and ready to go again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Goes to finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Forlan. Aimed beyond the defence. It's Forlan! Denied by an instinctive save.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. And still we await the first breakthrough. Bebeto. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Kokchu! They've scored! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 70 minutes is number 9.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kubo receives it in a wide position. He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Spread neatly. He's had it taken off him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for options for movement. Forlan. Knocks it into space. Kubo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's no flag.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kokchu picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
And a
there.
quick reminder today that parking in the area
How would you
around
summarise
the
what
stadium
we've
is
seen today
strictly
then, Jim?
forbidden.
Yeah, it
Please
was
use
never a
parking
match that
provided
was
by the
going
club
to
or any
blow
other
us
paid
all away,
parking
Peter,
facilities
but
in
I
the
felt
area.
the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.